Hello my darlings, welcome back on my channel, or welcome to the journey. If this is your first time joining, my name is Willow and I react to Bad Omens. Not exclusively, but that's what we're doing today. If you haven't seen my previous reactions, check them out over here. And today we'll be jumping straight into Left for Good. So that's on the most recent album. I've done Impose from the same album. I've done Spectre from the same album. Yeah, I'm realizing I've mostly reacted to some of their newer stuff. It just happens to be that way. Okay, but do let me know what I should be reacting to next. Let me know if you enjoy those reactions. And without further ado, let's listen. I'm intrigued to see if this is going to be that rhymed, connected in any way to Spectre or Impose, because I found the songs kind of similar in a way, in topic, in melody at some places. And now I don't know if it's meant to be a concept album of any sort, if it's telling a story through all of the songs together. I could look it up, but I won't. I like to make my own idea of things. Okay. Oh. Okay.
I saw the mire of truth, a calling refused, the falling of you. I saw the smoke in the room, the masses consumed, in spite of the fumes. I've been falling for so long. Where do I stay? In the middle, what do I say? Just a little. Where do I reach from the other side? For all I've left for good, 'cause I yearn for a way out, for the hurt, for a way down, for the worst, for the pain now. For all I've left for good, for all I've left for good. I saw the body infused with gardens in bloom, the liars exhumed.
Let's do an eye.
I saw them claw their way through the throat of the truth, and I am the wound, but I stay.
Oh, that was him. Okay.
Where do I stay? In the middle, what do I say? Just a little. Where do I reach from the other side? For all
The bird with the fade accent.
'cause I yearn for a way out, for the hurt, for a way down, for the worst, for the pain now. For all I've left for good, I won't be what you thought of me. So all is easy, be honesty. The esteem of the thought of me. That's you owe me to your passion.
Oh, that was nasty. Wait, was that
You owe me
Kathleen?
humanity.
Ooh, is that the very calming. The sound of the birds and the wind, the little breeze. Okay, so it is related to Spectre, the video at least. So at the beginning I was like, I recognized him in the river. But then throughout the thing I was like, oh, maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. It is related. Okay, really interesting video, really cool song as well. I was making up a whole story of like what was happening. I'll look into the lyrics a little bit. What I caught is mostly, why do I stay in the middle? Also, I saw a TikTok once, someone saying like, why is there only one way to sing in the middle? It's like in every song, it's like, caught in the middle. And it's like, why do I stay in the middle? Like, it's like this. There's one note that goes with this, and it kind of made me laugh, chuckle internally, because it kind of is that also in that song. Why do I stay in the middle? In the middle. Okay, maybe I'm wrong actually. It's not exactly that note, but you see what I mean. It's not in the middle, in the middle. You know, it's like in the middle. It's a bit more like staccato. Anyway, so it was funny. Why do I stay just a little? Interesting. It was a good song. I feel like I'd hear that, I know straight away it's Bad Omens. Obviously with Noah's voice, quite recognizable, I think. But also in terms of style, I feel like it was very them from what I know. Can you hear my tummy? Oh my god. Very cool chorus. I guess the chorus was the most surprising part. Sounded a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? I can only think of elevated, but it's not that. Like elevated in terms of sounding like, it doesn't sound happy, but at first when it popped, like the first chorus, when it started, I was like, oh, it's like it takes a turn. I don't know how to explain it. So I guess that's the main part that stood out. That and the very nasty, whatever he said, when it goes like really hard. That was cool. I like the song. I enjoyed the song a lot. The video, beautiful, really, really beautiful. And I was like, the whole time I was thinking, what's going on? Is he possessed? Like at night he gets possessed and he's got to draw these visions that he gets. And then I thought during the day he runs free and then always comes back. That's what I was thinking of. And then eventually it's like, and it felt like it's a loop. It's a loop and he's had enough, but it's like, why do I stay in the middle? Like he's stuck there in the middle, in that place of maybe wanting to leave and stay. And then obviously we look at the ceiling at some point and I was like, it looks like an eye. And then we see his eyes are like all white as if he's getting visions from the other side. And that's when it kind of took a turn in my head where I was like, okay. If we're thinking like spiritual awakening sort of vibes, because that's what I do. That's what I think about. That's all I think about, okay? And I have a whole other channel on which I like to talk about this stuff and witchcraft and ghosts. We'll come back to that. Stop! I know you're hungry. Just give me a minute. Oh, I saw the body. I was thinking like, oh, my body's speaking to me. And I saw the lyric that said, I saw the body infused with gardens in bloom. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through all the lyrics now. Right, anyway, spiritual awakening. I'm never gonna film in the morning again. I'm way too scattered. I thought maybe that's why he's stuck in the middle of wanting to know more, wanting to always go further down the rabbit hole of figuring out what's on the other side, what's real, what isn't. You know, comes a time when you get into that realm where it's never enough and it's also too much all at once. And it's just like, sometimes you need to pull away and be like, okay, we're gonna take a deep breath. We're gonna remember that we're human for a second. We're gonna indulge in human things because it gets a lot sometimes. And it felt like that a little bit. The whole immolation, the whole setting yourself on fire, I'm not exactly sure what this was about. Maybe about like more on like the idea of like the phoenix, you know, you gotta burn the old to be born again. But then at the end of the video, he kind of like, it's almost like it was just an idea and he didn't actually do it in this timeline. And he actually ran away and found a door floating in the sky. I feel like I had a better idea of my analysis a second ago, and it's completely lost. But yeah, I guess it was that idea of like kind of like the sort of frenzy you can get in, like always going deeper down the rabbit hole. And I guess the character in this gets visions, or like he's like a channel to the other side, and maybe he's stuck always getting the same thing, not getting any more. Maybe he used to get more and now he doesn't get anything. It's like an empty channel, but he, you know, it's like a drug where you're like, I was there once and now I'm not getting anything else. Like, you want to get back there, you want to get back to that level. It could also be a metaphor for like getting out of the depth of depression or like dark moments in life, and obviously being caught in that negativity, wanting to find a way out, an exit in the sky. You know, set yourself on fire. I guess maybe he did set himself on fire and then he ended up in the field. Side note, I've done that once. Like, it looks, you look at a scene like this and you're like, it must be so freeing to run like this, free in a field. I've done it once. It really hurts. I mean, I guess it depends what grows there. Mine was a field of corn, but there weren't corns at the time. It wasn't corn season. Anyway, I did it once. I ran, and there were so many bugs flying around. So anyway, so many grasshoppers, and I was like, I was like 12 or 13. It wasn't as freeing and peaceful as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, side note, that would be my analysis of the video. Kind of, it was a lot deeper in my head and I lost track of things. But yeah, and eventually you have to let go something. It's either you let go of the direction you're going in, the mission, the will to know more, or you let go and shed a version of yourself that no longer fits with the knowledge that you've acquired. Anyway, I'd be curious to watch it again, and maybe I'll come up with something else or something more. But let me know what you guys think of the video, or how you guys see it, and obviously how it ties in with Spectre. It's been a while since I've seen the video for Spectre, so I remember him, I remember Death with a big hat, and that's about it. And you know what, I said I was going to look into the lyrics, so maybe it'll give us a bit more on that. I saw the mire of truth, a calling refused. I nearly said he gets callings, because I am currently watching Manifest. If you've not seen it, put simply in a few words, these people get visions. They're called callings, and I nearly said he's getting callings. That is so funny. I saw the mire of truth, a calling refused, the folly of youth. I saw the smoke in the room, the masses consumed in spite of the fumes. Okay. But I stay. I've been failing for so long. Falling for so long. Okay, why do I stay? In the middle. Why do I stay? Just a little. Why do I reach from the other side? From the other side. Interesting. Okay. For all I've left for good. For the hurt, for weighed down. For the worst, for the pain now. For all I've left for good. Huh. Okay. I saw the body infused with gardens in bloom. That sounds like a cadaver. That sounds like a dead body from which flowers grow, pushing up daisies. The liars exhumed. Okay. I saw them claw their way through the throat of the truth. What a vision. What a visual. And iron the wound. I saw them claw their way through the throat of the truth. Interesting. But I stay. I won't be what you thought of me, so I'll leave with the honesty, the esteem of autonomy. Bitch, you owe me the apology. I want to say that's probably the heavier bit there. Oh, motherfucker, you owe me an apology. Okay? Because I yearn for a way out, for the hurt, for a way down, for the worst, for the rain, clouds, for all I've left for good. I yearn for that negativity, I guess. Yeah. Why do I stay in the middle? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so maybe it's not as spiritual as I thought it was. It's more on the, like, crawling out of darkness, I guess. I saw the body infused. I love that verse. That whole verse. I guess it's crawling out of, like, maybe a toxic environment as well. Crawling out. No, I meant, like, trying to, you're stuck there, kind of. It's your family, your friends, whatever, but you know it's not good. The liars exude like they never really get caught, they never get in trouble. The liars, the con men, they always like crawl their way back out. Very relevant to the current news. And iron the wound, as if like they shut the wound, they heal it as if it never happened. And that person's like, but I stay in the middle. Why do I stay here? Like, these are not good people. So many layers on that, so many levels of interpretation. Yeah, let me know what you think the song is about or the video, and let me know if you enjoyed this reaction. Please give it a like, subscribe for the rest of the journey. I'll give it a rest for now, but yeah, do let me know what I should be reacting to next. So you can write all of this in the comments, or you can also check out the links in the description to support the channel further. I've got Coffee on there on which you can leave a request along with a little pat on the back if you want, and there's also Patreon on which you get early access to the videos, access to blocked videos, and access to some more exclusive content, exclusive reactions, and whatever else I feel like posting on there. We have a lot of fun, we chat, I post silly things, music covers sometimes, and I do also have another channel, as I've mentioned, on which I like to talk about woo-woo things, witchcraft, ghosts, the spiritual world and whatnot, and the soul. So if you're into that sort of stuff, check it out. It's linked below, and I also have a podcast. But anyway, for now, I shall get more coffee. Yeah. So I'll see you all very soon. Bye!